Okay, let's solve this problem. This is 1.21 from Fundamentals of Electric Circuits by Alexander and Sadikis 5th edition. So a 60-watt incandescent bulb operates at 120 volts. How many electrons and coulombs flow through the bulb in one day? So if you look at this, we get this data that is 60-watt incandescent bulb, 60-watt bulb. So what's the meaning of it? That means it is the power, right? So it is 60 watts. And another thing is given here 120 volts. It operates at 120 volts. So that indicates it is the voltage V, 120 volts. So what is asked? How many electrons and coulombs flow through the bulb in one day? One day. How many electrons and coulombs? That's what asked. So we know the formula for this power, that is P is equal to V into I, isn't it? Product of voltage and current. Current is not known, but P and V are given here. So that we can find out this I, current. I is equal to P by V. So that is equal to 60 watts divided by 120. So how much it is? It is 1 by 2, right? So I is equal to 0.5 amps. So we got the current now. So once you got this I as 0.5 amps, we can go for calculate this number of electrons and the coulombs. So we don't have the direct relationship between this current and number of electrons, but we have the relationship between current and the charge. So what's the relationship? We know that I is equal to dq by dt. I is known. We need to find out this charge, right? Coulombs means it is in charge. So q is nothing but integral I dt, the current for some particular time period that is to be integrated. Here it is given for one day, right? So one day in the sense it is equal to the time period is 24 hours, one day. But we need to calculate current in. So charge per second, that gives you the current, right? Isn't it? So we need to calculate this in seconds. So it is 24 into 60 minutes into 60 seconds. Okay, that is the time period. So Q is equal to I into that time period. So I is 0.5 amps multiplied by this 24 into 60 into 60. This is equal to how much? 43,200 coulombs. So we have calculated the coulombs, right? Charge. This is one answer we got. So out of this or from this we can calculate the number of electrons. So we know that one electron, so we know the charge of one electron, that is equal to minus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, right? Or you can reverse it like minus 1.602 into 10 power 19 minus 19 coulomb. That is equal to one electron. And here how many charge we have, how many coulombs we have? We have 43,200. So you can put it here, 43,200 coulombs. That is making how many electrons? So we calculate this number of electrons is equal to 43,200 divided by minus 1.602 into 10 power minus 19. So we get the number of electrons as minus 26,966.299 into 10 power 19. This many number of electrons we get. And here this minus sign represents this electron having negative charge. That's it. So just you want to get this number of electrons only means you can take it as 26,966.299 into 10 power 19, or you can also write it as 2.6966 into 10 power 23 electrons. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay, thank you. Hope you have understood.